Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Stock Sniper Trading. It's Ronnie, and man, what's going on, snipers? Who we got? We got B Laura. What's going on? Let's make some pips. That's what we're gonna do. Make it nice. We here. Antonio Soto, what's going on, bro? Welcome everyone. So we're gonna get started a little early today because normally we do 9 p.m. Let's get it. Let's get in 10 minutes early. We'll see how the markets are moving. We'll take a look at just before 9 p.m. because we missed yesterday's 9 p.m. move, so we don't want to do that again. Okay, guys. So real quick, guys. Welcome, and let's get started. So in this call, guys, what we're gonna do is a quick top-down analysis from daily, hourly to 5 minutes. We're gonna look for some trades, guys. We're gonna look for some pips. It's interactive, guys. So you guys are welcome to ask any questions in the chat, and we'll answer them. So real quickly, guys, you guys were trading with Dave this morning. Absolutely, you guys murdered the market. Over 500 pips, 350 on US30, through 150 on gold. Like absolutely, you guys killed it. You guys rocked it this morning. New York sessions are volatile, guys. So we're trading Tokyo right now. So it might be a little bit, it's slower than the New York session, but we'll still find some pips. I didn't want to end that call last night until we got pips and we collected 30 on that bearish divergence play. So I'm happy about that. We waited patiently, and finally we got it. So let's see what gold's been doing on the daily, okay? So we reached the high up here, 1834. We had this bearish engulfing candle come down on the daily, then it continued to push down to here, 1796. So we're going to identify that in case we break 1800 tonight, guys. We got to identify this. Okay, I go yellow for daily support and resistance on my charts, and then we bounced off of it, and then we made this high at 1825. Okay, so that's kind of our range right now on the daily, 1825. And yesterday's candle, 1825, how low did we hit? 1805. Because look, guys, we're only 30 pips away from yesterday's low. Okay, so we're getting real close. So here's today's candle. Look at what they did. They gapped it down. Remember last night on those 5 minute candles how we were looking? It just continued. It's got very bullish, little bullish momentum to the top. Only I got up to 1811. Okay, so that's going to be our daily resistance right up there, 1811. And it's coming down now bearish. Okay, so we have a low 1807. We're gonna see, are we gonna reattempt to test yesterday's low at 1805? And if we break below that, we could come down to 1802. What I'm looking at is these two daily candles right here, July 8 and 9, these bodies. I like those bodies. And then below it, all we have are wicks. That's a lot of buying order flow in there. So we have a big demand zone in here, but right below 1800. So we're going to see, are we coming down, and maybe we're going to fulfill that. So that's real quick on the daily. We're in a bearish downtrend on the daily right now. Okay, we have a few US folders tomorrow, and the RSI on the daily just broke below 50. So keep that in mind, guys. Now let's go to the hourly really quick, guys, because I don't want to miss 9 p.m. open right now. Okay, so now I went to the hourly candles. Look at what happened today. Okay, so when you guys were trading with Dave, you can see what it did this morning. Okay, so 9 p.m. a.m. Eastern, New York session, gold was bullish. It made its move, then it retraced back. We caught some support right here, made a higher low, continue. We broke above 1815. Okay, so we broke above the previous high right here in the morning. I'm going to change it to white for hourly, guys. And look, we made a new higher high. We got up to 1819. Okay, so we creeped back. We got back to 1820. Then we broke. Look at where we went up to. Then we almost got up to our 1825. Look here at 10 a.m. Okay, big. Oh, sorry, this was yesterday, and here's the session with Dave. You guys got the big sell. This hourly candle, this was beautiful. It hit the daily resistance 1825. It started coming down bearish engulfing. It broke all levels of support. It went right through this consolidation area on the hourly. This is the consolidation. This is accumulation distribution area right in here. And look how quickly it fulfilled all those orders and just continued to go down bearish. This is another nice sell entry point at 1815, and it went all the way down to 1806. Okay, so that's the hourly support right there. We bounced around. And now you see where we're trading. Again, we're in this accumulation distribution zone. It's in between 1807 and 1811. So we got a 40 pip move on the hourly, where we're getting some, where it's ranging right now. Okay, so it's gearing up for its next big move. So what we're going to do now is we're going to drop down to our 5-minute candlesticks, guys. And we're going to get into look. We're going to see how the 9 p.m. Eastern candle is going to open. Okay, the new hourly candle. And these are 5-minute candles. Okay, so yellow lines are daily support and resistance. White lines are hourly support and resistance. So it helps us with determining how the move will move, the 5-minute move, if we move bullish or bearish, and what type of momentum we can get. And then on my bottom of my chart, guys, this is RSI. It's a relative strength index. I normally use this on all of my calls, but I'm going to switch it up from time to time. I'm going to show you guys a different technical indicator on these calls, so we won't always have RSI. But the way how I use it is it oscillates between 0 and 100. So I like to put this psychological number right in the middle, right at 50, this white horizontal line, because I like to see when the momentum breaks that psychological level and heads down bearish. Here it was coming down, it made its way back up. This is a pullback, and it got rejected at that 50, and then there's that further dump. Okay, and also when it goes bullish, if it breaks above 50, here's where we get that bullish run right there. It comes back, it retests, holds support, bullish momentum, and then we continue moving up, and then we get that. And then we also use it to look for divergence on our plays, bearish or bullish divergence. Okay, so now let's just get some support and resistance. Let's see. So the 5-minute candles, we're bullish. Okay, so from the morning, this morning, look at the big dump. Okay, so they came down all the way down, and we right here we got support at 1805. See how we came down one time, and then it went up, and then it came down at 2 times. This is called a double bottom and a W pattern. It came down like this, came down leg 1, leg 2 to the neckline, leg 3. There's your double bottom, and then there's your next move up. That's your next leg. What we're looking for here on a W pattern is a breakout here. We're looking for this move, this extension. We never got it. It came back, but look, it's making higher low support, and then it continued to try and move up. But there's a lot of resistance here. See all that momentum that it had on the 5 minutes? It could not break and really run above here, 1811, 1812. So it got rejected multiple times, rejected there, and now we're slowly coming down on the 5 minutes. So right now it's bearish right off the top here. It's coming down. We're in a downtrend. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do some trend lines. So right here, I'm looking at this trend coming all the way down like this. If you want to get the bodies like that, or you can touch the top of the wicks. It's all personal preference. Again, guys, if you put your on the bodies like that, then what this candle is, it's like an impulse candle breaking out, and then you see how they close it right back in the trend line, and it continues to go down. So on tonight's call, we'll leave it like this. On our other call, we hit the wicks, and I taught you guys how to trade it like that. But tonight, I'm going to leave it on the bodies. So these trades that are coming out like this, these are impulse breakouts, and it could be like a fake out as well. Okay, but it could be making some momentum to curl up and try and break through this. Okay, guys, so get ready. It's 8:58. We got 2 minutes. We're gonna get a new 9 p.m. candle. So let's just draw a support line on the bodies right here. There's a nice support line right here. Okay, so there's my support. And you see right now we're in a descending triangle. A descending triangle, we have a descending upper trend line, and we have a horizontal support line. And this is the apex of the triangle. And traditionally, a descending triangle is bearish. So what we're looking for is a break and a close below here and to drop further. And if we drop, okay, we've got the support right there, and in the wick of that candle. Okay, so we could have an impulse break to right here. Okay, test this area. We're going to test that wick of that candle that had that impulse break, 1808.10. Okay, and if we break below that, then look at what I'm looking. I'm looking over here. Guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a full screen, and so if you can see it better. We won't see the chat, but I'll flip-flop back and forth. I just want to show you guys a bigger screen. Okay, just one second. because I don't want to miss this candle opening up. And then look at what I'm looking at over here. I'm looking at 11 a.m. today, 11 a.m. Eastern in the morning, because this is looking left to the price action. So if we break below there, then I'm looking for this area down here, for price action to come down here, and possibly one more pit stop on these wicks right here. Okay, look at it coming down. Okay, so it's coming down. There it goes. Okay, so we got our new candle right now. Here it is. Look at it dropping, guys. Okay, so this is the bearish break at 9 o'clock. Okay, so this is the break. Here's your descending triangle, guys. Here's your first initial break. Again, to all the visual traders that need to see something like this, this is what you're looking for. Okay, so you're looking for the sell. Place your stop loss like above that trend line, possibly above that breakout wick, and look at it just dumping, guys. Okay, look at this. There it goes. It's coming down to our hourly support right here, 1806. Okay, look at it. This is just, look at it, guys. Look at the RSI. See the RSI dumping? Okay, look at this 9 p.m. candle, guys. Okay, so that is the bearish descending triangle break. Okay, did you see how we set it up? We started this call at 8:50, 10 minutes leading into this, and you could clearly see this play happening. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to watch how this candle is going to close. Where's it going to close? We're reaching this level. 1806.65 is the hourly support. Look, and if it breaks below there, here's our next daily support we just did on the call, 1805, right here, guys. Okay, so what I could do is I could take my profit area down to here. Remember these red lines that I just put? Look how quickly it's coming down. Next stop is right here, guys, 1806. Guys, this is a big bearish move coming down. Right at 9 p.m. guys. See the volatility? Okay, now look, we got less than 3 minutes left on the candle, and look at where it wicked out. So we're getting a wick at the hourly support line. Okay, so we do have some buyers trying to step in here, but look at the bearish momentum. Now it's trying again to retest to break that. If it breaks right here, again it's going to go down. Look at your RSI now. RSI is down to 24, guys. Okay, so we broke right below 30 and it's continuing to drop down. Okay, sell order like in this area, 1808.50. Okay, right in here. Is there any questions about this play, guys? This was just right as soon as, guys, we started the call here. Right as soon as we started the call. We started the call 10 minutes early today, specifically to target this play. Okay? Yeah, I sent that message to all the snipers. We're starting at 8:50, just to target that play right there. Okay? Okay, 1808.50, and it came down to our next hourly support, 1806.63. Okay, so you got a nice, a 20 pip move right there. Okay, 20 pips, guys, just like that. Okay, but now what we're going to also look for is it going to break down further, or are we going to get a pullback and then a nice little reversal coming back up? Okay, so if you guys are in profits in that, you should scale out a little bit if you want, if you took that trade right there. Okay, if you have any questions on like what a descending triangle is, okay, it's making lower lows and lower highs, and then it reaches the apex of the triangle, and then that's where you get that big momentum, that push down. See how we set it up? There's your descending slope, and then here's your horizontal support line, and there was the break right there. Okay, so we got this candle's going to close, next candle's going to open up right now. Okay, so let's see the momentum for the next candle. Okay, so see how they opened it up? It flashed green, and then now it red. Continue bearish momentum right off of this candle. Look at it dropping even further. Okay, so now it's trying to break through that hourly support right there, that 1806.60. So we're continuing to break down. It could come down. It could bleed down to this level, 1806, our next red line right there. Okay, look at where my cursor is. Okay, it could tap it, and then we could get a wick right there. Okay, that's like that previous 5-minute support. Guys, this is the price where it was 11 a.m. today. Okay, and your RSI is continuing to go down. Okay, look at it at 22.22. Okay, so it's down to 22. So guys, just like that, there's a profitable trade. This is a really nice trade. Good risk to reward on this trade. You saw it breaking down, felt comfortable putting a stop loss up here, right above the trend line, and also if you want to put it above that impulse wick breaking out there, and then you get this beautiful play. And then what you can do now is you can take your stop loss and put it at a break even if you like, and continue to ride this momentum. And guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Help Dave and I grow this channel. We do live streaming 2 times a day, catching pips, learning, education, interactive. You guys can ask questions. And also just like these videos, guys, just to help us get it trending. And you guys can help it grow together with us, okay? You guys are all part of the team, and we appreciate each one of you guys on this call. And we got a lot of members now that are fully funded with funding talent and FTMO, passing the challenges. We're helping with that. So Dave and I are really excited about that. And we got a couple members who are funded with $100,000 and they're trading Bitcoin and gold. And got one member who's made $20,000 in a few weeks. We have another member, Aaron, who passed phase 1 this morning on the call with Dave. So guys, all you got to do is just like and subscribe. And if you want to join the mentorship team, just visit stocksnipertrading.com and you can get everything in there for only $30 a month. And you get trade ideas throughout the day. You get a live chat in there with all the Sniper members. It's a good community. And you get online tutorials. We're going to have webinars. Tomorrow we're having our first Zoom call with members where they can come and ask questions and everything. Okay guys, so look at the rejection now. Okay, so it came down to 1805.88. Now it's pushing up. RSI is bleeding hard down here. Okay, it's at 22 down there. Okay, so you gotta expect that there's gonna be buyers stepping in. Okay, anytime RSI is below 30, there's always buyers coming in. Okay, so if you have a partial runner, what we're watching is the close of the candles and the lower highs, and to continue move. Maybe hopefully we can consolidate down here and continue push down. But there could be there could be this candle come up with a long rejection wick, and then it could start to reverse and come back up to here and retest to get out of this trend. Okay, if there's a lot of bullish momentum, if there's a lot of liquidity buying down here. So guys, if you get in profits 10, 20, 25, 30 pips, like Dave and I tell you guys, scale out a portion of your profits, 70, 80% of the initial beautiful break, secure those profits, and then leave a small runner with maybe a break even stop loss, or just put your stop loss a little lower, and then that's with your little runner. And then you see on these calls, as they continue to run, that's where you accumulate those big pips. We've got runners after calls that go 200, 300 pips. So like Bitcoin last night, let me show you Bitcoin, guys. I was bearish on Bitcoin. We did our Sunday night analysis, our weekly analysis, and I thought Bitcoin was going to go down. Okay. Yeah, this was yesterday's call right here. Okay, this is where we left off the call when it started breaking down here. And then look at what happened, 11:15, 11:30 after the call. Then it broke down. Once it lost 30,200, look at all the way where it dropped down to. It broke 30,000. Okay, it went down to 29,500. That was a 100 pip play from right there. 100 pips on Bitcoin. Oh shit, that was from right there. 100 pips. So that was leaving a partial runner to continue run. Okay. Okay, so we have a candle closure, okay? So what happened now, okay? So we had the big bearish break, okay? Came down to the hourly support, picked up buyers, came and closed here, okay? And the next candle, it opened green, flash green, then sellers took control and brought it all the way down to 1806. Now we have buyers coming in, okay? That's the rejection wick, but the body still closed below 5-minute resistance right there, that 1807.03. And next candle, it opened here, it came down again, sellers pushed it down, impulse break below that hourly support, but buyers stepped in and pushed it up, and look at where it got rejected. It got rejected again at this 5-minute support, 1807. Now sellers are pushing the momentum down, and what we're trying to look for is them to push and fill this wick so that we can come down and test 1806 here and possibly create a new lower low, and then we have a lower high off the top, and we could continue this downtrend, guys. Okay, so see how we follow the price action. When it broke the line from the triangle, you enter not after the 5-minute candle closes. This was the impulse candle break right here. Impulse candle, okay? The momentum was coming down heavy, and this was the impulse break right here, okay? This is the impulse candle coming all the way down, close right here. This is kind of your next entry candle. This is the retest candle. Normally when these candles open up, they'll open and then they'll come right back up bullish and try and test up here or maybe the trend line, and then they get rejected and come down, and that would be like your second entry if you're taking the confirmation retest candle. But this one just had that bearish momentum. See, the RSI was below 50, it came up, and you kind of got like some divergence. Okay, so as the price was going up here, then you have divergence, you have it coming down, and we caught that break right there. Okay, but this is also where you could enter into trades on this candle, and you could take it down all the way down to there and possibly a little more. But this is what it is, guys. This is the truth about impulse candles. Sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. So it's all you got to understand when the impulse candle is happening. This was 9 p.m. exactly, the open. That's when there's the volatility in the market. So that's why this one had a big impulse bearish break. Okay, it was leading up to this, and then the 9 p.m. candle that opened was very bearish. That's why you got this really nice impulse candle breaking down. So hopefully that answers your question about that. But this is an impulse candle break, and then these are kind of your confirmation retest candles down here. Okay, and then if this flips up, then we could be looking for a buy. Okay, so I'm going to leave this gold like this. Guys, I'm going to chart real quickly US30 because I don't want to miss any moves tonight on the US30. So really quick, guys, I'm going to do the top down fast tonight, guys. So I know you guys are on the calls with me, so you guys are following. So this is Dow Jones US30. It made all-time highs up here, scaled back, continued to go up. So we do have a daily resistance up here at 35,000. When we did our Sunday night forecast, we knew it was going to go bearish. We knew we set it up for this, and we collected a lot of pips. But this is like a midweek analysis. Okay, so what's going on now? How low did it get down to? It got down to 33,747. Okay, I'm just going to change the color to yellow for daily. We bounced off that wick, okay, and we came back up to 34,680. So right back up to here, okay, still created a lower high from the top, okay, and now we're attempting again. We could try and break out of here, 34,680. If we get that breakout there tonight, then we're heading up to here, 34,840, okay. So you can see that that's a really nice move, 150 pip move, okay, if we can get up there. And then if we break above that, we're looking at this level, 35,000 again, okay. But if we get rejected up here and we start coming down, where are we coming down to? We're going to come down to test today's wick, 34,545. That's a 40 pip move. And then below there, we're coming down to these candle bodies right here, okay. 34,545, then this wick, and that's good enough for me for right now. Okay, that's more than enough for scalping. Remember, these are daily candles. So now what I need to do is go to hourly really fast, guys. Let's see what our hourly candles are doing. Okay, so we came off the bottom, okay, at 2 p.m. today. We had the big dump, okay, and that's where you guys collected all those pips today with Dave. And Now we're bouncing off the bottom, so we're finding hourly support. Do you guys see why Dave and we stream simultaneously? One of us is doing the New York session and one of us is doing Tokyo, because we like to recap what we did and then we can pick up where we left off, guys. So we work as a team, and this is what we do here. And you guys are, and we also have pop-up London sessions, okay? So we want to target all sessions for you guys and show you the different volatility, okay? So around 2 p.m. today, we picked up good solid support. We're moving, and look, we're building higher lows. So identify these higher lows, okay? Here's a nice support line, okay? Change it to white for hourly right here. And then here was the 9 o'clock, okay? 9 a.m. Nice bullish candle. Gold always moves not 8, 9, 10 a.m. because there's economic news coming out in the market, and that's what caused it to break out of this consolidation area. And look at that nice bullish impulse break. Continuation. How high did we get up to? 34,627 on the hourly. Right now you can see it's consolidating right in that area right there, where I'm going to place this white line in here, okay? This is where it's all consolidating right in here. So now this could be a bullish flag pattern. We have the pole here moving up. We could see the consolidation on the hourly in here, okay? This is the flag. This is the flag of a pattern, okay? And then what you're looking for is two directions now. We're looking for the impulse break right here to come and touch that yellow line, and then maybe get rejected, come back here for some more liquidity buying, more accumulation, and then we can break through, and then we can come up to here, okay? This is for the Dow Jones. If we fail to break up here and we come down bearish, we're looking for the break right here, possibly hit that wick right there of that candle. So that's why target right there. We could get the pullback back up to here. Again, liquidity, could get some selling pressure, and then bounce down to this level. Could have a bounce, and then ultimately could come back down to here, okay? But this is a bullish flag pattern, so we could get continuation. And then if you do your trend lines on the hourly, guys, one more thing right here from the bottom, like right here, connect it, you do have a trend line, okay? So now we're in an ascending triangle, okay? Remember the other one was descending? Now we're in an ascending triangle, okay? Price action is making higher lows off the bottom, and we have a flat top up here that we could break out, okay? So that's hourly. Now we can drop down to 5 minutes. We can kind of see what's going on the 5 minutes. Okay, so remember this zone, this is the consolidation area, all in here, this gray area. And that's where the price action is consolidating. This is what it looks like on the 5 minutes. So areas to identify on the 5 minutes. We've got this support line right here, okay? You see the candles are staying above this area, okay? Right there, support. These were just some initial breaks that tested that hourly trend line right here. That's the hourly trend line. And then here's a resistance. And this is what we're looking for now, guys, okay? So on the 5 minutes, what we're looking for is we could potentially have a buy opportunity if we can start to break above this area, 34,605, okay? In this vicinity, could look for a buy entry, and we're looking to hopefully get price action to up to here, and possibly a little more, okay? When was the last time we had 5 minute candles get up here? It's been a long time. So here it is. This is July 16 at 4 o'clock, okay? This is where price action wants to go on the US30 if we continue bullish. 34,650, okay? That's what I'm targeting right there. Okay, and then the next target will be the bodies of those candles, 34,660, okay? Do you guys see what I'm doing here? I'm just looking left and where previous price action was, and that's where it could possibly go to, okay? And then that's where I could take my profits, okay, if it goes in there. I'm looking for a buy up there, okay? And then possibly if we break down below, then we could look for maybe a sell entry, okay? So just identify this area, and it could be looking for a sell anywhere down here. Okay, and that's, what am I targeting? I'm targeting the break of the trend line, okay? Just like how gold did. And then we could possibly come down to that hourly support, okay? So that's typically what we're looking for on the US30, guys, okay? No problem, Laura. No worries. I got you. If there's any questions, guys, okay, in the chat, you're welcome to ask questions. Okay, so let's go back to our gold. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so gold, it's still bearish. Okay, so our candle, look at this, was the candle we were following. See how it came down and it broke below those wicks. It came all the way down. Look, it touched our daily support. Okay, this was our profit target down here, 1805.31. And it's continuing to go. It's going to break, guys. Here it goes. Look at the RSI continuing to drop, okay? So this was the impulse candle, guys, and these were the retest confirmation candles. So if you miss the impulse candle, you can always enter here, 1807 down to 1805. So the even right there is good for 15, 20 pips, okay? 15 pips right there, and then the total of the play was up here. Question, when do we enter for US30? When it closes or crosses the line for either a buy or sell? Again, good question, but that's going to be, again, an impulse. The first one that crosses is your impulse, and then we wait for the confirmation candle, the body, the volume to close, okay? So check US30 now, okay. Okay, yeah, so see now how we're gaining some bullish momentum. Okay, so we bounced off here, the hourly trend line. We came up, it pulled back to right here. We got support at 34,573, and now we're approaching this line, 34,604. Okay, so we could get an impulse candle break again here. Take a look at our RSI. How's the RSI looking? Let me just put my line at the 50. Okay, so we came down, we're holding 50, and now it's starting to move up. Okay, so what we got to do on RSI is we got to clear this previous high right here. Okay, for that big momentum, we need to get RSI above 60.3. Okay, this yellow line, we need it to get above this red line, and then that will be our impulse break right up here. Okay, if we can't get the RSI to break above this red line, then it will not be that big of an impulse break right here. But here it comes, okay? So this could be the impulse candle breaking out of here. And then what we're looking for is we're looking for the volume also, okay? We're looking for the extension to come out, hit these wicks. There could be a big rejection because look at this big rejection right there on that shooting star candle, okay? So we could get an impulse break right here. And that's just the impulse, okay? But then more importantly, we're looking for the next candle that will bounce off of this area because that's that liquidity grab, creating that higher low, more volume, a brand new candle, and then we could push up to here, guys, okay? 89 Bilal Gaming, what's going on, bro? Gold, yeah, so let me just flip to gold again, guys. So watch this area, guys. Keep an eye on that area. Let me just flip to gold. Okay, so gold came down. It's at that daily support, guys. Okay, so it could reverse right here. So that's the sell entry, guys. Don't get greedy. Collect your profits down there. Okay, leave a small runner because gold could be reversing here off the daily support at 805. Okay, and then what we could do is we could potentially look for a nice reversal buy above this area. If we get above this white line and then we break above 1807, we could head up here, guys. Okay, so this could be like a scalp buy here. This is a counter trade off the bottom. Remember, the trend was bearish, so this could be a counter trade. But you're fighting the trend with this one if you're taking a buy. Okay, but if you're in the sell, guys, secure some profits and leave a partial runner. Okay, guys, so I'm going to be flip-flopping between gold and US30, guys. If you guys see something, you let me know. But here's gold, or sorry, US30. We're 50 seconds left, okay? So we're targeting this area, 34,605. We don't want to get, we're going to trade tonight, guys. We're going to trade for 2 hours, so no worries. We don't need to just make all kinds of impulse trades tonight. Just be patient, be disciplined like last night's call. We waited, and then we collected our 30 quality pips, okay? But we didn't get really faked out. Because this is Tokyo session, it's been known to fake out a lot of retail traders. It's very low volume, so candles can move erratic in this type of session. So guys, just remain patient, okay? See how it came up there? It tested and got rejected. Here's our new candle, okay? It opened. We're trying to collect more liquidity, more buying pressure. And again, remember I have targeted right here, 60.3. If we fail, if strength does not break above here, then this is just going to continue to go down bearish. Okay, we'll have more sell entries up here. We'll see more wicks, and then you'll see RSI come back and test this 50. If it breaks below 50, then we'll be getting ready for a sell entry. We enter on an impulse gotcha when RSI passed 60.3. Yeah, so that's technically what we're looking for, because we need strength, right? When you're doing an impulse trade, you need strength. You need to be breaking through a resistance of your RSI, or else you're not creating a new higher high, so you're not going to get that momentum. Just like trading price action, similar thing, similar concept. Streamlabs, what's going on? Thanks for the shout out. We appreciate you. This is the platform we use for live streaming. If you guys are into and want to learn how to live stream trade, check out Streamlabs. Amazing platform. So this allows Dave and I to do all this with you guys. And we're going to add some new features now, guys. We're going to have like countdowns and things like that. We're going to possibly add 2 cameras, so then it can be Dave and I on this call trading together with you guys. Okay, so we got a lot of cool things coming, guys. So just please subscribe to the channel, like these videos, because we're gonna take live trading to the next level, guys. And we're already over 1,500 pips this week from live trading and our trade ideas. And it's only Tuesday, guys. It's only Tuesday. This might be a 3,000 plus week for us. And we've got our members that are all passing the FTMO funding talent challenges, and they're trading with $100,000 accounts now. So and they're in the elite account, so they get 80% of those profits, guys. So if you guys don't have the money to fund yourself for self-trading, always look into these prop firms. We help all of our members pass, learn risk management, learn proper trading, and they're killing it. Aaron today passed phase 1 on the call with Dave, over $2,000 on the US30. So big day, big days, guys. And if you want to join the sniper team, guys, like if you don't want to just lose time, if you want to jump on and advance your trading, stocksnipertrading.com, join there. It's 30 bucks a month, and there's a lot of content you get in there, a lot of value. You get the mentorship with Dave and I, and you get the mentorship of the sniper team in the chat in there. It's a great chat room. We're all there for each other. We help each other out. You're welcome to send charts in there. We analyze them, trade ideas, everything. Okay, so kind of what we do on the live streams, but that's with our members in there, and they get full attention to us. So guys, so we're waiting for the break above here, okay? So we'll wait for it until it comes, and then we could get this path of this white arrow, okay? So it's creeping up there, that RSI, okay? But remember, guys, this is a counter trade, okay? Counter trade. Remember that the trend is it came down here, but all we need is this breakout here and to create this high. Then once we break above here, 34,629, then it is a reversal, and then it could be forming into an uptrend, creating a new higher high. Okay, so then we'll see. Will the US30 be really bullish? Okay, maybe we'll get a nice reversal. Maybe futures are gonna go green tonight and lead into New York session tomorrow. Okay, so we're approaching right now that psychological level, 34,600. Okay. There's a minute left on this candle, so we'll keep an eye on it. Gold is moving up. Okay, I can see gold is moving up. This was the reversal, guys. Okay, so right above here. See, I wanted to get into a buy situation right up here. This candle also, we're going to watch this candle right here, 1 minute. Okay, if we get above this area, guys, we could be looking for a buy entry right here, 1807. Okay, see how the wick had the impulse breakout? Impulse broke out for 4 pips. Okay, right there, 1807 to 1807.40. Okay, so that's 4 pip impulse break. I'm watching now for the candle body to close, and we could possibly look for a buy entry in here. Okay, if a candle closes with volume, then what we're looking for here is the impulse candle to break with the volume up here, come back, retest, and then we could look for profit 1 up here, TP1, possible pullback, create a higher low, and then get up to here for TP2. Okay. Okay, so we got 10 seconds. Here we go, okay? So there's the candle close. Next candle, okay? Red. See how it closed bearish right here? Okay, closed bearish below the 5-minute support. We closed below 1807, okay? So that was just the impulse break, guys. It's not really worth taking it because it's 4 pips minus your broker spread. You got to take into effect what your spread for your broker is, okay? Ideally, some brokers are 1 to 2 pip spread, so you don't really make any profits there. So it's not, there's no point in taking that. And there's also a commission fee attached to it, okay? So you just got to remain patient, okay? Now it's coming down bearish. And then we're going to see how low it can go down to. Our previous low was right here, 1806.20. Maybe we're going to see some consolidation in pricing right now, okay? And then we'll let it accumulate, distribute it, and then we could potentially get maybe into another sell if we break below here. If we remember, if we break below 1805, we have our next daily target is right here, 1802. So that's good for another 30 pip drop. And I'm watching US30 up here, 34,594. Okay, so we're getting spin top candles. Okay, spin top candles are thin body volume candles, and they are indecision. Okay, so a lot of indecision in all of these candles. Okay, so the market is just cooling off right now, and it's waiting for its next big move. That's why we're waiting up here for a bullish move, and we're also waiting down here for the bearish move. But all of this consolidation, we're not going to trade that. We'll just remain patient. It's too difficult to trade this. Okay, you can see the range of the candles, and they're just spin top candles. Okay, so it's indecision. We want to take a trade where we have more confirmation of a direction of a trend. Okay, I don't want to trade just sideways action. There's no profitability doing that, okay? It's just headaches. You're going to get stressed out trading this stuff. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down. You're not really making anything, okay? So what we're looking for is, here's another support line right here, okay? And then this is the one. Once we lose that candle wick, and then look at our trend line, okay? Remember the white trend line we did here? That's our hourly trend line. Now it could be coming down to break it, okay? Look at the RSI, okay? So see how it's pulling down. It tried to pull up, okay? It got up to 55. So we're going to identify that area. That was a high right there, 55. And it's making a lower high from the previous, okay? And now it's breaking below 50, okay? So this could be the impulse break coming down. Okay, and it could come down right down to this white line and bounce again. Could have buyers come in just like it did here, where it came down and then see where it had a rejection wick, and then it reversed and had this bullish run. Same type of pattern could happen here, guys. But if we get a candle body come down and close below here, then we could get a retest. If we get confirmation of a wick rejected at this trend line coming down, then this sell entry will be in play. US30 is bearish. Yeah, so let's see what's going to happen. Okay, it's coming down. Here it comes. Okay. So see why, guys, we never took any buys up there, okay? Because it didn't even meet criteria. We were looking for buy up here at 34,605, okay? So we're looking for, there it goes, okay? So this is the impulse touch right now, a minute 33 on the candle, okay? Do you guys like this screen better? This is full screen. If you guys like this, let me know. Okay, here's our bearish push down, okay? Okay, so we had an impulse break right there, okay? We came down to 34,569. That's the impulse, okay? Follow the volume of the candle. See now how buyers are pushing it up? Similar to what happened over here, okay? See, the buyers now are stepping back in, okay? So we got to see. Now that support line right there, it's a higher low, okay? It's a higher low. 34,573 is higher than this area over here, okay? 34,552. So there is, look at that reversal on that candle, okay? So We got 15 seconds. So the sellers had all that momentum pushing it down, and then the last minute you had buyers push it all the way up. It closed right here. Next candle is opening green. It's opening, look at the RSI. We broke below 50 and it's right on that 50 again, okay? So it's a neutral territory. This is a battle between buyers and sellers. This is like a critical area for US 30 where we're going to get a move because we're at a psychological level, 34,600, okay? So we're going to see, is the US 30 going to be bullish and continue to break up here, or are we just coming down? And I'm just going to check gold, guys, real quick. Okay, so gold is in our buy territory here, okay? It's coming down. This is what we're looking for. So we had the candle body close above, okay? That was a strong candle. It came down, higher low, turned into and closed right here at 1807.30. Next candle came down. This is our retest. See how many times it's retesting down here? Okay, so this was, look at our arrow here. This was the arrow come up right to the green body, and now it came down right here. Now we're looking for new momentum liquidity to push up to here, okay? It created that high on that candle wick. It got up there, but we're looking for now the momentum. So this could be like a buy area in here, guys. If you look for like a buy area, if you need to see it visually like this, okay? Okay, and then we got to watch this candle body, okay? Right now it's a spin top, okay? It came down, and then we need volume now to push up and break that high and continue moving up, okay? But this was an impulse candle. This was the candle body close, and then this is a retest of support, okay? So you got 1, 2, 3. And then if it fails support, it's going to come down and test this hourly support right here, 1806.63. But if you have your stop loss placed below here, then you should be okay, because you got to allow these, you got to have some room to breathe too. You can't just always get into a trade and expect it to go up. It could come back and consolidate. There could be a head fake candle. There could be a few things going on, but for the most part you got to trust your technicals, okay? And now it's starting to move up. All we got to do is break above that wick, 1807.74, and then we could come up to this area, 1808.10, and into our next area, 1808.50. And then this is the trend line. Remember the bearish trend line. So if we get a break above here, we could see gold go bullish, okay? But again, this is a counter trade, guys. This is a counter trade. This is trading against the bearish momentum, okay? So what could happen is it could go up to here, and then sellers could come in and start pushing this down and coming down here, creating a lower high from off of this big bearish candle. But what we need is RSI. We need it to start approaching this 50 and start breaking above here. Then we'll get that nice bullish move up here. US 30 is going bearish too. It bounced off. It's coming down, okay? So it's at 34,587. Could come down to this support line, okay? And then if this goes bearish, okay, what you could do is, if you don't like the play, you could close your play with minimal loss, okay? And then what we could do is we could look for the bearish momentum, okay? Because we came up, but look at the RSI, okay? So it came back down to 36. So we need to see it start pushing back up, creating a higher low, okay? But if it comes back down, it's going to come back down to 30, and it could break 30 and come down bearish, and this play could go down bearish, okay? So if you want, like now, you can tighten up your stop loss, okay? But I'm going to leave it where it is. I'm going to watch this play develop, and then I'm going to go from there. This happened to us last night too. There was one play that we took the impulse and got stopped out, but then we ended up getting the rest of the play right after it. Okay. But this is good, guys. I'm teaching you guys about counter trading, okay? That's why it's not always good to just counter trade everything. It's better to trade with the trend. And the trend is bearish, okay? You see how it's still bearish, creating lower lows and lower highs. This could be the pullback, but it didn't really get that momentum to keep coming up here to retest the trend line. And now it's coming down lower. So that's making a lower high, okay? Okay, see the lower high, and now it's coming down. Yeah, so this is probably going to stop out here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to regroup. We're going to look for possible daily breakdown here. Okay, the gold has bearish momentum. Okay, so again, we might come down tonight to test 1800. Um, we'll see what happens. Okay, so it's going to stop out there. Okay, so what we could also see here is it could form a bottom down here, another bottom, okay? This is where it had a wick here at this daily support. We're going to see, can it come back down, get another wick? And then if it is, these wicks are telling us that it's buying, or buyers are accumulating. We're getting some rejections, but you can see that the selling pressure, how heavy it is, okay? We have a lot of selling pressure. But that's why you leave a partial runner, guys, okay? So you take your initial profits on the initial sell right there. You have a partial runner that is still going. You have your stop loss up here from this play. See how it didn't reach it? So now your partial runner is still in profits, guys. And then if it continues to break down here, it's going to go down further. So you have your partial runner in profits, and we could potentially enter into another sell order with a new entry. Gold is sell opportunities. When could we re-enter gold sell? Yeah, so you can re-enter a gold sell, preferably here when you're breaking below a daily support, okay? Because if you enter into a sell now and you see the rejection wick, you could get a buyers come in here and then take this back up again, okay? So ideally, when you're looking to enter into a new sell, you want to do something around here at this yellow line, which is your daily support. 1805.35 here. Okay, and US30 is just trading sideways again in here. Okay, but it will make its move. It will make its move, and we'll see if we can get it. This is DXY, guys. This is the US dollar index. Okay, it's at 93 right now. So this morning, how high did it get up to? So during that big play at 9 o'clock, okay, it got up to 93.17, came back, pulled back, okay, double top and coming down. Now we're in here, okay. So the US dollar is still strong, okay. So it is still strong. But the sell entry is still valid, okay? Still valid, and right here, okay? So we're gonna have 5-minute support break. So Laura, for you that is asking about the sell entry right here, okay? So look, once we lose that support there, 1805.86, we have no more 5-minute support, okay? It's just that daily support right there, the yellow line. So get ready here. Here you could see, here's your impulse break right here, guys. Let me see how low we can go down to. Look at these wicks. These wicks were from 11 o'clock. Okay, we could have a really big dump coming if we can break below that. Come down to here, 1804.90. Okay, and we're gonna start to get into this range right in here, 1804. And 1803.50 right in here. Okay. So here we go, guys. Get ready. Okay. 30 seconds left on the candle. Okay. So we could get a quick impulse break, but we're going to see how the candle is going to close. Again, we have a third wick there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so buyers are trying to buy. There's the break. Okay, we're impulse breaking. 20 seconds left on the candle, guys. Okay, so this could be the gold. Look, it could be breaking down further. Okay, there's the close. Okay, the candle closed just below the yellow line. Look in here. Okay, so it just closed below the yellow line. Here's our green candle. This is like a retest candle. Okay, it's coming up. We're going to see how high can these buyers push it up. Okay, and then here's our next resistance, 1805.81. We'll see, can this green candle come and attempt to get up here, and then are we going to get some selling pressure up here, or are we going to get selling pressure down here and push this down right here? RSI again dipped below 30, and now you're getting a bullish candle. There's the test. Okay, right there, 1805. So see the momentum here. Okay, so this daily support is holding strong support on the 5 minutes. Okay, look at this candle, how it's getting bullish. Next area will be right here, 1806.65. This is hourly resistance. Okay, if this candle closes above here, above the hourly, and it engulfs this, we could see buying pressure, and we could start. This could be the bottom, guys, where gold is building a base. Okay. But do you see why you don't want to just take impulse trades right there? It didn't really break below, and the next candle was bullish. Okay, so you gotta wait. You gotta be patient, guys, when you're trading, especially these types of sessions where you get a lot of candles just breaking and then they go bullish, and then you gotta wait for a nice trend. Okay. This was a beautiful sell up here when we started the call. It was a descending triangle, okay, and we had that impulse volatility at 9 p.m. and it took it all the way down. And then this was the pullback continuing to go down. So profits could be taken all there. You could exit all partials there if you want. We'll see what happens here. US30 is continuing, it could be breaking down. Slowly it's breaking down. Okay, if you look at these bodies, they're creating lower lows and lower highs. Okay, so slowly they're coming down. Here it comes down now. So US32, it's reaching that trend line right here. Okay, so here's our impulse break of the trend line. Okay, so this is the trend break right here. That's the trend break. Which trade, US30 or gold? You got in, and I wasn't patient. I still haven't figured when to get in. Which one was it, gold or the US30? Okay, so we got less than 2 minutes. It had its initial break right there, okay, but we got a wick. We want to wait for the body, guys, because we're trading volume, so we need the volume to come down. It's gold. Okay, yeah. Gold didn't get that break below the daily, right there. So you didn't need to take that sell because the retest candle, it opened green. Look at the continuation, okay? So it just opened up green and continued to go bullish. Okay, so you're waiting for this candle. It did close below the daily support, but right away next candle turned green and it's bullish engulfing. Look, it's engulfed this entire candle here. Okay, and we're getting to this hourly right here. So what we could do, guys, we could start to look maybe for a buy with this momentum here. Because do you guys see the bullish divergence on the bottom? Okay, we got bullish divergence. Look at the RSI from here to here. It's creating a higher low. Here to here, okay? See that? Okay, whereas the price was coming down. It was coming down from here to here. Okay, so this is bullish divergence now. Okay, so what we could see is a possible break here. And let me just move this way. And this is the impulse candle breaking out, 20 seconds. The next one will be a retest. We could look for possible buy here, but again, we're counter trading again, okay? So it could be a bullish candle. We'll see what the sellers can do here. Okay, opened red. This is where it can come down and retest. Okay, see how it's red? It's coming down to retest this white line. If we start to see a wick forming and RSI moving up to the 50, if we get the 50 break, guys, this could be the bullish momentum reversing right here on gold. Okay, so US30 as well. It closed, new candle, opened right here at the trend line. Okay, so we're going to see, can we push down now? Okay, so we're finding support just like down here. Okay, so we found some support at that hourly trend line, and then we had that big bullish push up. It came down, we got some support, and it's coming down, but look again at the trend line. Okay, so we didn't have a body close below it, so we did no sell opportunity, and we're creating now a higher low. We got a support there too at 34,578. The markets are moving really slow tonight, okay? I can just see the way how it's moving. Okay, there's your retest on gold, okay? So gold, okay? This could be the momentum we need to break above 50. See, we have a bullish engulfing candle. Next candle, it opened red, it came all the way down to here, 1806.50, and we picked up some buyers there. It's a doji candle, but you could get into a buying situation. So what a lot of scalpers do that buy here, this is the retest candle, this is the way we set up charts, okay? So you're taking your buy here on the retest, okay? You saw what the retest did. And then stop loss right below that yellow line down there, okay? That's below daily support, right below that bullish engulfing candle, okay? And this was your retest candle, okay? So this was a bullish engulfing candle, completely engulfed all of these sellers right here. And the next candle was bearish, it was red. It came all the way down to here where we picked up buyers, and now it pushed it up. So what you're looking out of this candle is to engulf this previous candle at 935, this one right here. Once it engulfs that, then it can attempt to hit this wick up here, 1807.69, and if it gets above there, it could create a new higher high and attempt to retrace back from this original sell position where it broke down. This could be a full retracement all the way back up here. Or it could come up to this level, maybe not even up to that level, and encounter sellers here, and then they push it down again. And if that's the case, then gold is going to be bearish tonight, okay? Because we've had multiple attempts where buyers have tried to bring it up, and if it gets rejected again and continues to make these lower highs, then I could see gold maybe on this call or later tonight breaking 1805 and coming down to 1802 to 1800. Okay, you can see how many attempts buyers are trying to push it up. But if these ones start to get rejected off of this big bullish engulfing candle, then you can clearly see how much selling pressure is in the market for gold tonight, especially on this low time frame on 5 minutes. Okay, this is a big filled, this is a bullish, that's what it is, a bullish engulfing candle. This is all buying volume throughout the entire 5 minutes of this candle, and you took out all of these sellers. So you need continuation off of this candle, okay, to create, possibly we need the body to close above here, 1807, okay. If it can close above, see how it didn't close above there? Now you're getting increased selling pressure. It could come right back down now. Okay, this could be the bearish reversal. Or it can find now some support. Now the volume is above this hourly support line, okay? So what you need is, now you need to find 5-minute candles, catch some wicks in here, and maybe consolidate in here so that this momentum, see how it's not moving when this strength is not getting above 50, okay? We're creating some higher highs and higher lows on RSI. That was our previous high right here on that last pullback. It got up to 38.8, and then we just broke above it. But we didn't get, we broke the strength, but we never created a new higher high. Okay, so that's another clue that sellers can push this down. So I just showed you that. I'm looking now for sell, guys. Like gold is bearish here. Don't complicate the trading, wait for the market to reveal itself. Yeah, we can just sit here and wait, but I like to educate. I like to tell people what's going on candle by candle. It's not just sit back and relax and just stare at candles going up and down. We'd like to say, explain what's going on, and answer questions and things like that. Not overcomplicating things. I don't understand why it's overcomplicating for you. It's explaining what's going on. But thanks for the input. So there's US30, there's your break, guys. So hopefully I didn't overcomplicate that for you guys on this US30 sell, but that's just how we trade here. If you guys don't like the style, then there's not much we can do about it. But this is how we trade. Our snipers are doing really well. So I don't understand how it's overcomplicating by explaining play-by-play action when you're scalping. These are not 4-hour candles, bro. We're not trading daily candles where we're just looking and waiting. This is scalping. You got to be quick. You got to be fast. You got to have hotkeys. You got to understand that candles move. Okay, guys. So you guys know where the sell entry is here. So I don't want to overcomplicate things, but you had your break, and then there was the retest, and here it comes down. Okay, so right into profits. And then here's the daily area for US30, 34,545. We're looking for possible break below there as well, okay? And then continued bearish momentum. We have our targets. Then here's our next hourly right here, 34,514, okay? Okay, so gold is picking up buyers, guys. Every time it's coming below this hourly support, we're picking up buyers. You can tell by the wicks of the candles, and now we're pushing up, okay? So could be that bullish reversal right here, but again, we need RSI to creep above 50. We need that strength, okay? Because I don't want to just see it come up here and then sellers continue to push it down and then could get faked out again, okay? But gold looks like it wants to break bullish up here, guys, okay? So we do have support at the hourly here. Okay, guys, so the entry was here, okay, breaking below the trend line. Remember the white trend line was right here, okay? It broke below and then came up, retested, and went down. This is the impulse candle breaking down. So impulse candle from 34,578, 580 in there. It came down to 54, okay? So you're looking at 15, 20 pips there. TP1 for US30. Oh, there it goes. Guys, look at the continuation. Yeah, sorry, make it nice, bro. TP1 was right in here, around 34,560. And then TP2 was 553 in there, okay? And then daily support is right there, 545. Okay, so the candle came down and made a new lower low. Previous low was right here, 554. And we just got down to 549, okay? So it did create a lower low. So if you guys are in this trade and you're watching the top up here, we got to continue to make some lower highs. But this could reverse and come back and reattempt to touch this trend line, this white trend line. Remember, that was the hourly trend line, okay? So it holds more weight than the 5-minute. So we could see some buying pressure coming back, could be retesting this area. But if sellers can hold it down, could push the volume down. All we got to do is just clear this wick and continue going down. We already made a lower low, okay? So we've established a lower low. And just need to continue the bearish momentum. RSI now broke the 50. It's coming down, approaching 33, but it can still potentially move down further. Okay. Okay. Gold now is consolidating right in here. Okay. So it's consolidating, but if you look at the bottom wicks, it's collecting accumulation. Okay. So again, you're looking for, could get a buy entry above this area, 1807. And then you could get an impulse break to 1807.60. That's good for 5-6 pips. And then 1808, here's your 10 pips. So basically, you could look for like TP1, TP2, TP3 plus. Okay, but it's consolidating right in here. Again, it's the RSI is at 43. Okay, it's got to get above, touch 50 or above to get a nice break. If not, it's going to consolidate here, and sellers could come in and just push it down again. Here's your breakout now, okay? This is the impulse break. There's less than 3 minutes left on the candle, okay? And then you just got to clear this body right here, 1807.33, and then it's going to come up and tap here. And the US30, okay? So you see the bearish body coming down, and we just broke the low. Here it could come down, tap here, guys. 34,545. That's daily support, okay? There it goes. And if we break below there with some nice momentum, we could get an additional push down, okay? Let's see where it could come down to. Right here. See these candles right here at 4 p.m. today? Right there, okay? Could come down to this area, 34,533. Right here. And then next one is right here. And then we have our white line, our hourly support. Okay, so there it goes. Okay, gonna tap. And there it goes, guys. Okay. So that's a nice move from here. 34,575. Okay, anywhere around there, 575. It's down to 545. Okay, 30 pips right there, guys. 2 red candles, 30 pips. Okay, so if you guys are in profits a little bit, scale out position again, guys. We're reaching a daily support level, and also RSI is getting to oversold area 30. Could see a bounce, but if we get momentum here, it could really start to break down, guys. You know, when we get to daily support levels, like on gold, if you guys have been trading with us, that's where we get those big dumps. Okay, but could see a little bit of reversal here, guys. Don't give up your pips. We'll collect them on the call. Yeah, man, I'm digging the trade play-by-plays. Adds the sniper flavor. This is how we trade. Like this is me. Okay, Dave might trade a little different, but me personally, I'm a play-by-play trader. I like to tell you guys what's going on. I'm not a. I can't sit back and relax and trade. How that one guy 0 of 9 6 saying, don't complicate and just sit back and relax. I'm not that type of trader. I can't. Or else it's gonna be a boring call. We're just gonna sit here and stare at charts. What am I overcomplicating? Like that's what I want to get to. I want to ask you, what am I overcomplicating? We just got into a trade for 30 pips. If we sit back and relax, we would miss out on these 30 pips. I don't understand what are you looking for? What do you want the market to reveal to you? We do our analysis. We do our forecasts. We know where the market direction is going. We were bearish all week on Bitcoin, on the US30, on everything. We're over 1,500, 2,000 pips in a few days. What do you want the market to reveal? Belora, he was talking about me. No, he was. I don't know. I don't get it. Like, I don't know. I think. Let me know, guys. Do you guys like the play-by-plays, or do you want me to just sit back, draw some charts, and just relax? But me personally, I like to educate. I like to talk. I like to answer all your questions. I feel like just sitting back and watching someone trade is boring if they're not telling you what's going on. Like, do you understand what's going on here? Okay, if I sit back and relax and I don't tell you that there's a reversal happening at the daily support level, if you don't know what this yellow line is, then that's why I got to give you the play-by-play. I want you guys to be profitable. I want you guys to make money. That's why I'm trying to tell you that there could be a pullback right here. If you're up 20, 30 pips, don't give away all your profits. Scale out a little bit, leave a little runner, and then just break your stop loss to break even and just let that play go. If US30 continues to reveal itself and it goes bearish again tonight, we have our levels where it's coming down to, okay? This was the first trend break. Look at this, guys, okay? This is the first trend break. This is an hourly trend. Remember we did our hourly? Right here. So this is the first time all night today that it broke an hourly trend line. So these are just the first few 5-minute candles. This is just the 2 5-minute candles that dropped for 30 pips. If it consolidates down here and breaks down further, you're looking for a 50, 100 pip move right here. So, and we're in initial entry right now, right on the trend break. Yeah, thanks, bro. I appreciate that, Sean. Keep doing you. Things is working. It ain't broke. Don't fix it. Yeah, like this is scalping, guys. If you guys don't understand how scalping works, if I drop down to the 1 minute candles, okay, because Dave and I are gonna scalp 1 minute candles with you guys. That is real play by play. I won't stop talking. You have a 1 minute candle opening and closing every 60 seconds. You got to be fast to execute. When you guys are ready to scalp gold and Bitcoin and US30 on 1 minute candles, those are going to be some fun calls. But there won't be any sitting back relaxing. You guys will be at the like jumping up at your seats too. Like it's exciting. It's fast trading, guys. This is scalping. There's no sit back relaxing. Like right here, these are the 1 minute candles, okay? And then look at all of this choppy stuff. You got to explain what's going on in here. It's ranging, and then once you start to break out, you're breaking out. Like, and then here, this is where we got that support trend break. This is where it came down. Look at the 1 minute candle now dropping down further. Okay, so it's now these 1 minute candles are below the daily support now, and they could come down further. There's the drop to 34,533. Our next area, here it goes, guys. Let me drop to the 1 minute. Sorry, 5 minute. There it goes. Look at this. This was a bullish candle come up, 34,552, get rejected top wick. Now it's coming down as a shooting star, breaking below the daily support. Here's the next level. This was another profit take, 34,533. Next zone right here, guys, 34,521. Original sell up here, guys. 34,575, 573 area, okay? We're at now 33. Guys, this is 40 pips right now, 40 pips in 15 minutes, okay? Could possibly get more. There it goes, okay? This was like the entry right on the hourly trend break. Perfect entry, guys, okay? Doesn't get any better than that. Okay, guys, but if you guys are in 10, 20, 30, 40 pip profits, scale out, guys. We want to help you guys grow your accounts daily, okay? We're not looking for like the grand slam every single night. Think of this as like a baseball game. Hit singles, singles, singles. Think of a single as like 10, 20 pips. Continue to get singles, and then when we get that grand slam, we're going to hit it like in the morning, where Dave hits those in the morning right now with that New York session volatility, where you get 100, 200, 300 pip runners. But right now, we're scalping the Tokyo market right now, guys, and we're grabbing pips. Okay, it's not easy to scalp Tokyo, okay, because it's a lot of sideways trading. So if you're getting 40 pips on a 3 5 minute candles, that's, guys, you got to be happy. Just took profit since it was a point 0.1. 5 minute lines make it so much easier to track. Yeah, support. Yeah, because that's what I do with these lines. I'm just tracking previous price action, the wicks and bodies of the previous candles. That's where price action was. So it can very well revisit that area. And then that's where basically how my chart is set up. Entries here. This was not really TP1 right here, because this was, I was just looking to break below that wick. This was TP1. TP2, and then now like anything below here is TP3 plus, below a daily, and look at it dropping, guys. Here it comes down to our next area, 34,521. It just missed it by one. 34,522. Okay, I'm sorry, I was off by one. I can just go like that right there. But next line, this one, this is an hourly support. Okay, we're clearing through 5 minute supports. Now our next one, this is why I do that top down. This is another big area, 34,516. I don't have to keep flipping to my 1 hour candles. I see everything on my chart right now. I know my daily, I know my hourly, and I know my 5 minutes. Look at the RSI, guys. Okay, you gotta now look at RSI. I haven't even been talking about RSI. I'm just following the candlestick, the price action, lower lows and lower highs. But for those traders that look for RSI, you're at 24 right now. Okay, so you're coming down to an hourly support, so you could see another pullback coming up. Okay, so you got to understand, we could see next candle form could be green and come right back up, and then buyers want to attempt this area. This is now, we broke daily support. This 34,545 is going to go through us the rest of the night. This is now daily resistance. So we're going to try and see if buyers can push it above here. This could be a buy signal up here, okay? Because that's a daily resistance. We could, if it reverses, we could possibly collect 10, 20, 30 pips coming right back up, okay? But right now, this is looking bearish. Full body bearish candles. It's got the wick right there. But we'll see how this candle closes. 2 minutes and 40 seconds, okay? So gold, yeah, look at what gold's doing, okay? So gold is breaking out of this consolidation box, okay? You guys are going to get familiar with trading on these calls, like how I trade, and then familiar with how Dave trades and things like that. So this is the consolidation box, and then what we're looking for is, you're looking for a close above and retest off of here, and then come up to here. Like TP1, TP2, TP3 plus, and then once it gets above here, look at the trend line, okay? So if I extend this trend line, it's coming down to here. Look at where the trend line, remember we did the bodies right there? There's our trend line, okay? So see, now they're getting closer to that trend line, okay? Could get rejected here and come down bearish again, or we could have a bullish breakout at the trend line, just like how US30 broke bearish below the trend line, okay? So we could see the opposite on gold right here. US30, okay? Beautiful, beautiful sell right there. So see the buy up here? We didn't even see how we had it set up just in case it was coming. Didn't even activate. So we removed that. There was no buy. We took the sell. Grabbed 40 pips. Okay? Guys, if there's any questions, let me know. If you guys are in the trades. And guys, if you want to join the free Telegram group, we have a free Telegram group. It's Stock Sniper Trading FX. That's the free Telegram group. Okay, so 30 seconds to go, guys, and then we're going to get a new candle. And then look at the patterns, okay? So if we break below here, okay, remember this consolidation box, this was from our hourly candles, okay? So if we break down here, guys, at 34,516, we could have a nice breakout. Look at to come down to here, right here. That's our last support. 34,503, 34,500 area, okay? Could drop another 20 pips if we break below there. But look at the rejection wick now, okay? And RSI is coming up, okay? So that's what I was telling you guys. Get ready for it. Pull back. Secure some profits, guys. Don't get greedy, because you have a rejection wick right here at the hourly, okay? And it came up. It closed right here. Next candle opened up bullish. Very little drawdown. And if it comes up to here, 34,538, then we're going to possibly come up to our next daily try up here. If we get rejected up here, sellers, and we push down, could create a lower high and then could consolidate here, and then we could get sellers trying to push it down further. And then we'll track the wicks, okay, as soon as one gets created, okay? So we have a wick already created. How high did it get to on this 5-minute candle? It got up to 34,540, okay? So that's a lower high. It's still below the daily resistance, and it's also below here, so we do have the lower high, okay? But now we just got to see if sellers can continue pushing it down. If it breaks below the body of this candle, then we could potentially come down a little further down here. Nice. Arthur, what's going on, my man? Thanks for joining the call. Ron got money from my first month subscription. Yeah, guys. If you guys are interested in joining the Sniper team, it's $29.99 a month, and there's a lot of content you get in there. There's a full 52-week course load of trading candlesticks, support and resistance, technical indicator breakdowns, the proper way how to use them. There's ABCD charts. We make it very easy. There's videos that are back tested on there, show you. There's strategies on there, strategy videos. Tomorrow we're having a webinar with our members. There's trade ideas sent to your phone throughout the day, follow-ups sent to your phone from these live trading sessions. And if you come on these calls, guys, you can make some pips. Right here, this play, 40 pips. If you went $1 a pip right there, you made 40 US dollars. You could have paid for your entire month now, have a free month, and trade with all of us and start making some real money. Arthur, we appreciate you, bro. Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, $34 from the US30. If you guys were trading with Dave this morning, 500 pips live. You could have paid for your entire 2 years membership on $1 a pip. So, yeah, guys, just we like to have fun with this, okay? We want you guys to learn and earn on every call. We want you guys to grow your accounts. And if you guys are interested in those prop firm challenges, a lot of our members are passing them in 3 days. And getting an elite account, and they're trading with $100,000 right now, so they can go like 10 lots on gold, 5 lots. But you got to use proper risk management, because if you do have a daily loss with those. So if you don't understand how to trade, it doesn't matter how much your account is, okay? You got to understand how to trade, proper risk management. Don't get greedy. Understand how to utilize a stop loss. And if your stop loss gets triggered, it's don't worry about it. Just set it up properly, and then once you get into profits, you can take your stop loss, put it to break even. You have a risk-free trade, no emotions. Those are the easiest trades to manage. There's nothing to manage. You're in profits. Like right now, you could have all this blue on your MT4. You could take some positions out, put your stop loss to break even, and you can walk away from the computer right now. And if US30 continues to break down tonight, you're just in further profits. If it comes back, you have just a small, maybe 10-20% of your position left. If it comes back up to break even, big deal. No, but the majority, the bulk of this pips you took out. Okay, and now we have this spin top candle. So came up, this was bullish, we got up to here, and now sellers are pushing it down. Okay, so all we got to do is break this next support level, 34,522, and we're coming down to visit this daily area, or sorry, hourly support, 34,516. Okay. Guys, do you like this screen or do you like the full screen better? What do you guys prefer? This one where you guys can see the chat, or do you guys prefer the full screen? This one. Let me know which one you guys prefer. I can flip-flop between both of them, but let me know if you guys have a preference for which one you like. This one? Okay. The OG one? Okay, guys, look what's happening now. Let me just, there it goes. Okay, we're getting a break right here. Okay. So next support level, red line, 34,000, guys, 34,502 right here. Guys, we could bleed, come down here. Okay, we're breaking again. Look at RSI, okay? So disregarding RSI, like it's down to 21. All those traders that are taking buys at 30, you see how it's coming down, okay? So we use RSI for this. We use it to break below 50, and we got the break at 50, and we also got the trend break, okay? Right there, guys, see where we broke 50 coming down? We needed that bearish momentum to break 50 on RSI so we could get this big drop, okay? So that happened because of RSI breaking 50. Mess status, thanks bro. Full screen better. Okay, so I'll leave it on this one, and then you guys just can't see the comments, I don't think, but I can see them on my screen, on my monitor on the top. I can see what you guys are saying. So I'll answer all your questions. So just keep the questions coming, guys. I'll keep it on the full screen. If you guys don't want the watch list, what I can do is I can possibly get rid of the watch list as well. Does that make it better? And in this one, we can focus on one. Let me know, guys, your guys' input, okay? This is why. You guys told us about the delay last time. We corrected that for you guys. So just let us know what screen you guys prefer. I just got rid of the watch list, so it made the screen even larger. Okay, guys, so we are picking up. How low did we get down to? 34,511, okay? So it is creating some lower lows. But again, I cannot not look at this RSI. It's down to 21, okay? So we're gonna see a bullish, we're gonna see like a reversal coming, okay? It's gonna happen. But if it just comes up to here, 34,533, and then it creates a lower high, but RSI still makes a push up, then maybe sellers could come in here and just keep it down, or we could consolidate here. But guys, I don't want you guys to lose out on any profits. So if you're in this trade anywhere, okay, remember the sell entry was 34,573 area, okay? We just dropped down to 510, okay? That's 60 plus pips right here, guys, okay? So secure some, okay? Right there, okay? Okay, so we got a spin top candle, indecision down here. I'm just gonna flip to gold, guys, see what gold's doing. Okay, so gold, look at what happened, okay? So our accumulation box, okay? So we had small breakouts, nothing real big. Remember our trend line, okay? The trend is your friend. Look at that big white line across, okay? So we didn't even attempt to touch it on this play coming out, okay? So we didn't even get above this previous resistance right here, 1807.50. So now it's coming down. This is now a bearish impulse candle breaking now below, okay? For those traders that like these impulse trades, okay, this is your impulse trade coming out of 1806.60, and it's coming down, okay? But we have 1 minute and 13 seconds left on this candle. We'll see how it closes. Is it going to close down here, and then are we going to get a retest back here, and maybe we can enter another sell entry and possibly come down? This could be coming down bearish, reversal, and like a counter pullback, come down and made this lower high, push down. This candle closed below the daily support, but then we had the bullish engulfing candle come up, create this flag, but it's getting rejected. So sellers could come back down and push it down. Guys, if we, after this call, like if we end this call soon,
If we break below 1805, guys, watch for gold to sell off to 1802 to 1800. You could possibly get a 30, 50 pip runner going bearish on gold. And if we lose psychological 1800, then 1796 is the next area I'm targeting. That's from the daily candles. Like I memorize these because we stare at gold charts all day, every day. Okay, we know these numbers. Okay, so that was your impulse candle break. Here's your now our continuation. This is going to be our retest candle. Okay, see how they gapped it up? It closed right there, 1806.12. It opened 1806.16. It's coming up. What we're looking for on this is we're looking for momentum to come. Oh, wow. Look at that big rejection. Okay, so it got rejected and coming down bearish. Okay, so this is going to be coming down, guys. Okay, so um, see how quickly it came down. Okay, guys, so guys, when you guys are ready to take it to the next level, and I know a lot of you guys are on these calls, what we can do when we start to see 5 minute candle breaking down like this, what we can do is we're going to flip to the 1 minutes or to the 3 minute candles, and then we can get into an entry. Like, see this 1 minute candle that broke? Here was the retest. We could possibly take this candle down and be in profits right now. And then we flip to our 5 minutes for extra confirmation on the body of the candle, okay? So, that's when we're going to take it to the next level, but that's what we do with our snipers. Okay, so we show you a little bit of stuff on YouTube, but that's going to be more for like members. We're going to show them how to scalp on 1 minutes, and we'll show you a little bit tomorrow in our webinar. I'm going to go over tomorrow with snipers. We're going to do it's kind of like a beginner's course. It's going to be introduction to candlesticks. I'm going to talk about live. We'll do some live, like we'll show them how they're being formed and things like that, and we'll help you guys understand how these candles move, top-down analysis, things like that. Answer your questions and get you ready for your next trading lesson. Okay, so we really want you guys to understand this. Price action is the king. Okay, price action. Nothing can beat price action. No technical indicator can touch price action. I'm sorry. Um, there is a lot of technical indicators that repaint, okay? So they print after the fact, they're lagging. Price action is real time, okay? You can see everything happening. And then when you use it, combine it with support and resistance and supply and demand and order flow areas, then you take your trading to the next level, guys. Okay, so keep an eye on this break right here at 1805.40. I wanna flip just to see that US30. Okay, so US30, it's creeping right back down to that 34,000 psychological number, okay? There it goes. There's the break, guys, 34,000. If we break now, this is where it's going to come down to. Okay, see what I'm doing here now? I'm looking left over here. I'm catching these wicks, okay? I caught this one, July 20, 10:45 a.m., 34,494, okay? From there, here's a nice area, 34,480, okay, around here. That's good enough for now, and look at the candles bleed. Look at your RSI, guys. Have you ever seen RSI go down to 1819, okay? So don't get married to RSI, guys. Look at the candles. Look at this, okay? Another pips, guys. Now we're breaking below 34,000, guys, psychological, okay? Look at this beautiful play, guys, okay? Broke down, okay? When we review this, guys, when we send this to the snipers, we broke the trend line. This was an hourly trend line. We broke below it. We attempted bearish candle coming down. Increased momentum. RSI broke below 50. We broke below daily support, and we're continuing to push down, guys, okay? Beautiful trade, guys, okay? This one, US30 for the win tonight. $80 pips, guys. 80 pips. 80 pips total right there. Okay. Okay, guys, we're gonna wrap up this call in a few minutes now. It's 10:30. We had our 90-minute session, um, but there's a nice 80 pipper right there. Okay, so hope you guys had some fun on this call tonight. I did. I enjoyed it. That was a beautiful breakdown, beautiful trade. Okay, but again, guys, don't get greedy. Look at the RSI. RSI hit 18 coming up. Okay, so you could possibly see a nice buy here, another scalp buy. Okay, if you want to counter trade, as soon as price action gets above this hourly 34 514, you could possibly grab 10 20 pips coming back up to this daily resistance area. Okay, I'll show you right now. Real quick, let's see here. Okay, so what you're looking for is a touch up here, 34,515. You got this bullish candle coming up. Okay, so right there, you're looking for it to get above again the hourly resistance. Okay, the RSI is extremely oversold down here. It hit 18. There it is. Okay, so now we have 4 minutes left on this candle. This has momentum to be, it's got an impulse. Okay, so you could look for something like this. This is an impulse buy, guys, right here. This is impulse, nothing with confirmation, but I'm just showing you a reversal pattern right here. Okay, and then this is counter trading, right? So you're counter trading the trend. Okay, and then with this big trade, guys, okay, if whatever you did up to 80 pips, guys, keep a partial runner for later tonight, just a small one, just to see if US30 continues to break below this level, 34,500. Okay, see it get rejected there. Okay, so no impulse break. Okay, so there's no buy entry. There was no impulse break. It didn't even break above there. It got there, but it didn't break above. Okay, so that's all you're waiting for now is an impulse break would be a candle body going above here. Okay, but that's why, guys, just relax. Like, don't trade all impulse candles. Trade with the retest and confirmations. Okay, you got to be a little bit more patient. Some traders are not patient. That's the only reason why they don't. It's because they're not patient. Okay, you got to learn patience, especially if you're trading 5 minute candles. Because we could see an entry on every single 5 minute candle if we wanted, but we're looking for the best ones, the proper ones to trade, the ones that will give us the best R&R. Here, this was a beautiful R&R trade right here. Okay, so you're willing to risk. How many pips did we risk? We had the stop loss placed above, where was it? It was placed above here. So 34,600. Okay, entry was at 75. So you risked about 20 to 25 pips to make 80 pips here. Okay, but that's if you had your stop loss all the way up, clearing all of these candles. Okay, you didn't need to have your stop loss all the way up there. You could have your stop loss a little tighter and look at these candles. Okay, you could only be like a 10 pip, 15 pip stop loss. Okay, but some traders, they like to give it a lot of room to breathe. Everybody's different. Some traders trade with no stop loss. They get in the trade and they just go with it, and then they use a mental stop loss in their head. Okay, they don't use a hard stop loss. So that's a different technique. Okay, some trades I do, I sometimes don't use a hard stop loss. I use my mental stop loss, but you got to respect your mental stop loss. If it goes to that like 10 pips, that's where you got to mentally exit the trade. You can't say, oh, I'm going to give it another 10 pips, and then it goes to 20, and then you say, oh, I'm going to give it 5 more, because then you're just down 10 pips, 20 pips, 20, and then then you're setting yourself up for a disaster. Okay, so we got a rejection. So this is beautiful. Look at, and RSI was coming up. It got rejected at that hourly, 34.515, and it's coming down further. As soon as it breaks right here, 34.494, it could drop down to here, 34,480. Okay, even though RSI is down to 16, 17, like it doesn't care about RSI. Look at it dropping. This is showing that the market is bearish right now. Okay, futures are down. Let's see gold really fast. Gold, okay, before we wrap up this call, 1807. Okay, so gold is bouncing right back up, consolidating this area. What I'm looking for gold later tonight is could see a buy entry anywhere around here. Okay, see how it came down and it tested the yellow line. It came down. It pushed down to 1805. We got increased buyers. Okay, so this is a good buy opportunity, guys, on gold. See, now we're breaking the RSI 50. Okay, so you could be in a buy up here, breaking the trend line. Okay, watch for the trend break. Place your stop loss maybe below here. This is the impulse candle breaking out, and then what you want to watch for after this call is gold to break out, impulse up here, come back down, test this trend line, go up to here, retest right here for support, and go up to here, and then back down, and then possibly go right there to that yellow line, to that daily 1811. Okay, this could be a nice move from 1807 back to 1810.11. Okay, this now RSI is creeping above 50. Okay, so see how it's creating these higher lows. Okay, so guys, if you had fun on this call, just please like this channel, subscribe to it, and yeah, we made we grabbed pips here. This was 30 pips plus the 80, 100 plus pips on tonight's call, guys, trading US30 and gold. So hope you guys enjoyed the call, and Dave will be going tomorrow morning, New York session, and then we'll have our Wednesday webinar 7 p.m. Eastern with the snipers, and then I'll be going live again 9 p.m. or just before 9, how we did today. We started 10 minutes early so that we could catch that 9 p.m. dump. So guys, have a great night. It was good trading with you guys, and we'll be in touch with the snipers. And for everyone else on YouTube, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.